It's AumSum time!
What if we lived with an elephant?
Cool. AumSum loves elephants.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, elephants have a huge appetite. If we lived with an elephant, there may not be much food left for us to eat. Secondly, elephants require a lot of water for bathing. If we lived with an elephant, there may not be much water left for us to bathe. Thirdly, elephants are huge in size. If we lived with an elephant, there may not be much space left for us in our own home. Fourthly, if we lived with an elephant, even other wild animals may join the elephant. We may have to pack up and leave. Lastly, elephants use their long noses for a variety of things. If we lived with an elephant, even we may start doing the same. What if we become as huge as an elephant?
No big deal. I'm already as huge as an elephant.
Oh, AumSum. If we become as huge as an elephant, we may start consuming huge quantities of food. We may need to install much bigger doors. Our existing cars may break down completely. Our existing gym equipment may not prove to be of much use. Our weight may increase dramatically. Bridges may not be able to hold our weight. They may break. Picking small things from the ground may prove to be very difficult. Diet plans will definitely not work for us. We will now need gigantic clothes. Our existing homes may prove to be too small for us. What if we eat like an elephant?
Wow. Now I will be able to eat so many burgers.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we eat like an elephant, elephants may get shocked. They may go on a hunger strike. Secondly, if we eat like an elephant, our existing clothes will no longer fit us. We will need much bigger clothes. Thirdly, if we eat like an elephant, we may not be able to afford paying huge bills at restaurants. Fourthly, if we eat like an elephant, preparing such huge quantities of food will not be easy. Many chefs may resign. Fifthly, if we eat like an elephant, our weight will go out of control. Exercising will become a necessity. Lastly, if we eat like an elephant, we may not be able to move very fast. Marathons may become a very slow affair. Why do elephants never forget?
'Cause I take their homework every day.
Nah. It is because elephants have a relatively high and impressive encephalization quotient. Higher encephalization quotient means the brain is bigger than the size expected for an animal of its size. Elephants have an EQ of about 1.88. In comparison, humans have an EQ of about 7. Rats about 0.4, while pigs about 0.27. This shows that elephants have a relatively high EQ, which makes their memory strong. Moreover, an incident in Tennessee even proved this fact. Two elephants, Jenny and Shirley, were together for a few months in a circus. When they reunited after 23 years, they became excited and started bellowing, indicating that they remembered each other. Also, studies have shown that elephants remember the way to water sources even after a long period of time. Why do elephants have big ears?
To fly!
Not at all. Ears basically help to hear. Besides this, big ears of an elephant also help it to regulate its body temperature.
But how can ears help to regulate body temperature?
In living beings like elephants, blood supplies heat to all parts of the body, thus helping it to maintain the body temperature. However, due to metabolic activities or hot climate, sometimes heat in the blood can increase, thus increasing the body temperature of the elephant. Now, an elephant's big ears are filled with blood vessels which are very close to the surface of the skin. Hence, when blood having more amount of heat flows through the ears of the elephant, the heat from the blood escapes into the atmosphere, cooling the blood and in turn cooling the elephant. Why do giraffes have long necks?
Simple. Because I stretched it.
Oh, AumSum. French zoologist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck is credited as the first person to have solved this riddle. He observed that, since ages, giraffes have lived in places where the soil was arid and barren. Also, giraffes faced competition from other herbivores like antelopes, elephants, etc. As a result, giraffes had no option but to reach out to eat leaves from the untouched upper reaches of trees where other herbivores could not reach. These leaves were usually located at a much higher height than that of the giraffe. Giraffes had to continuously stretch their neck in order to reach these leaves. Hence, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck concluded that giraffes' long necks are a result of generation upon generation of repeated stretching and inheritance. What if gravity flipped?
No big deal. AumSum can handle anything.
Oh, AumSum. If gravity flipped, instead of sitting comfortably on our sofas, we may now be clinging to our ceilings. Instead of being stuck to the ground, our homes may start floating in air. Instead of flying comfortably in air, birds may start crawling on ground. Even mountains may start floating in air. Trekking enthusiasts may start taking helicopters to reach them. Rain may no longer fall down. We may have to travel above the clouds to get some rain. Planets may no longer revolve around the sun. Our solar system will be in a complete disarray. Our basketball throws may never come down again. Floating may now become easy. Wild animals may be seen floating everywhere. People may not fall off mountain cliffs anymore. Trekkers might get very happy. Climbing Mount Everest might suddenly get very, very easy. What if everything was made of plastic?
Cool. Even AumSum is made of plastic.
Oh, AumSum. If everything was made of plastic, our food may be made of plastic. We might get super hungry. Our cars may be made of plastic. They might break down very fast. Our clothes may be made of plastic. Fashion designers may take up a new profession. Our homes may be made of plastic. Interior designers may take up a new profession. Even gold jewelry may be made of plastic. It may completely lose its value. The soil may also be made of plastic. Trees may move to a different planet. Rockets may also be made completely of plastic. Astronauts may not step inside them. Even the oceans may be made of plastic. Fishes will definitely leave for a different planet. Even mirrors may be made of plastic. People who love doing makeup will be severely disappointed. Even scissors may be made of plastic. We may not be able to cut our hair anymore.